Right, I've taken the smoke box door ring out of the smoke box and I've made the back part that bolts on the inside of it. The next bit I've got to make is the key part that goes in through there, so when the door shuts the key part goes in there, and the large handle you turn it 90 degrees so the key stops the door opening, and then the small handle you tighten up and it pulls it all tight onto the smoke box door ring. So the next bit is going to be the key part. Just turning the shank of the key part down. That's the shaft turned up. This end now I've got to put about 3/8 of an inch thread on there. Just turn that down to size. That's turned down now for the thread. That's the thread done. Next thing I got to do, put it in the milling machine and put 4 flats there to make a square. So I've made the key, the door key. The handles will be on the outside of the door. When you shut the door, that goes through there, and then you twist that bigger handle there so it's 90 degrees in it, and then you use the smaller handle to tighten it all up. Right, I'm just going to make the 2 hinges that bolt through the smoke box door ring. So I'm going to turn down the shaft there and put some thread on it. Right, that's the thread put on that one. One more to go. That's the 2 hinges that bolt through the smoke box door ring. Next bit will be the hinge part that goes on the door. Just machining the hinge part that goes on the door. Right, that's the little bit machined that fits on the door. Now I've got to mark out and drill the rivet holes to fit it to the door and the hinge pins. That's the door hinges done. Right, I've got a couple of things to make before I can put all of this together. There's a heat reflector which is fitted on the inside of the door. Stops the heat from coming up the boiler tubes directly onto the door. And I've got to make a bronze bush which the key part slides through to keep it square, and then I've got to drill the center of this badge and mark and drill all this lot and put it together. I've made a template here for the heat deflector, so I'll get on and drill that for the rivets and then cut it out with a jigsaw, file it up. Right, that's the smoke box door and ring assembled. Look under the underside, you'll see what I mean about the key thing, turning it 90 degrees. That's the heat deflector there, so the heat doesn't get directly onto the door. And what you would do is unscrew this, turn this handle 90 degrees and open the door. Drop it down, turn that handle 90 degrees and tighten the outside one. Right, I'm going to put it in the smoke box now. That's the smoke box door fitted in the smoke box. Looks good.